Alright. Good morning, everybody. We are back with Satisfactory. Once again, we are going to be keep on continuing building the factory, which we have already started in the previous streams, as you as you might be recalling it. So, what's the deal for today, you might ask? Well, there's plenty of things to do. First of all, I will be doing some recapping, and without further ado, I will start right now. In just a moment, yes. So, um, first of all, let's just look around the factory and let's see what I've done off camera as well as in the previous streams. All right. So, we have made some progress with the nuclear pasta. As you can see, well, we we also have almost finished the 1000 pasta for the Phase 5 space elevator, and we have also made some pretty good progress with the milestones, because as you can see, the only thing that's left with the spatial energy regulation is the oscillator. But aside of that, there's literally nothing else needed, because everything else is finished. So that's pretty good. There's also just one more thing that I still have to do in the MAM, which is the alien power matrix. But you know, as you might have seen, of course, the singularity cell that we need for this can only be unlocked by you know, upgrading the milestone of the spatial energy regulation. And as far as I know, these will be the things that will be required to power the portals. So that's pretty neat, I think. But but there really is nothing else that happened except for the nuclear pastas at the Alu rig or the oil rig, for that matter, recently, because thing is, off camera I started to sort of fix the factories or do some maintenance, because there was just so many things that were literally so inconsistent that they halted the production, and there were also some things that just simply disturbed my OCD, and I had to fix the architectural part of it. And so I spent like the last, what, 20 hours in this base at the main facility. And honestly, I've got quite a bit of work done. I will show you guys in just a second. So first of all, I finally finished this floor as well, and also placed the roof above it. Well, yes, that was this requires some work. I will be honest, placing all this down. But I have also moved the drone ports from here to there, so we've got a nice little balcony over here, and also the production has gotten a little bit quicker, because you know, these being here are a little bit closer to the actual production, and they also don't take up that much space, so that's pretty great. So this is the part that I've been talking about, that this literally made the whole production faster. So that's pretty good. Also reworked the conveyor belts over here, so you know, placed down some splitters and whatnot, made it a little bit more tidier, I'd say. So it's a little bit cleaner. Completely rebuilt this whole place, like this this whole like, what is this? Reinforced? Yes, reinforced iron plate and rotor production facility. All this has been rebuilt. I've started to, well, not just started, but actually continued to switch all the platforms that were the 2 meter high. So switched, I'd say, most of them to the 1 meter talls, which is pretty great because that way I can connect the conveyor belts easily. Like it's way easier. I mean, there still are some issues, as you can see, but we will work on these in just a minute. The whole point is that everything has gotten a bit more cleaner, or even if not everything, but most of the things. And also, as I said, I have finished this floor and actually started adding these small concrete pillars basically everywhere throughout the facility. So at every corner, right next to every window, and also this horizontal line over here. This floor is done, that floor is done, so this is the only one that's left to complete. And after that, I think that the only thing that really is troubling me that's left is this part, the truck stations, because as you can see, we've still got the 2 meter tall foundations over here, and switching them to the 1 meters raises this problem, that there will be this little gap above the pillar supports. And also I will have to relocate all the ceiling lights, so that's pretty problematic. But once we're done with this, I don't really think that there's anything that's still troubling at this base. Obviously, you know, gotta finish up these corners, which can take some time due to the fact that there still are no circular foundation, not foundations, but I mean also foundations, but like beams that you can place down on these corners. So there really is nothing that you can do about that. You just have to, you know, take it as a man. You have to manually build everything around it. But honestly, I am pretty surprised with the results. So it's pretty good. And we're almost done. So the first thing I'm gonna do, as I said, is to place down all these little pillars. Honestly, first I literally just eyeballed it, like, okay, this will be alright. The thing or the reason for which I started placing this down was the fact that I have started raising the floors. So you can see over there that those are 1 meter tall coated concrete foundations. And the reason I'm doing them is because they just sort of like elevate the look of the factory. Which is great, first of all, but the problem they raise actually is that with the glass panels in front of them, they sort of start to glitch or lag, and they literally like look so stupid. And I just thought, okay, I have to cover them with something. I think I started with the metal beams first, with, you know, the small ones. I mean, they worked pretty good, but still like weren't the best. And I started with the pillars, which I'm doing right now. I think it was like 1 notch lower. You know, if you press H, or at least it's set to H for me on the keyboard, and you can nudge, as you can see, which is a pretty neat feature. That's one thing. The second is that that it really is helpful. And if I could actually build, I could show you guys that like this, it's 100% centered throughout the bottom part of the window. So I stuck with this, and it worked out pretty well, as you can see. So it gives like a little edge to the windows, as well as it, as I said, hides the glitch that the that the foundations are causing. And I also always started from that corner where I started right now, because that way I can actually make sure that it's 100% centered, like everything is perfectly in place. I mean, you know, if you are like at the point that you're actually spending time doing this type of shit, like micromanaging everything, like literally everything, then you know, might as well just do it right at the first, right? I mean, who wants to work twice? Of course, not that I done that throughout this playthrough. That's 100% not the reason that I had to rebuild almost the whole factory. At least architecturally. But also, you know, looking at the machines, also had to do some, let's say, relocation over there. Okay, alright. I didn't consider this, you know, the fact that the lifts are going this way too. But honestly, it's not that bad. Might as well just leave it like that. But of course, I still have to upgrade everything to level 6 regarding the conveyor belts and the lifts, of course. The funny thing is that I can still find some Mark IIIs around the factory. Like, I've done a pretty big upgrade when I've got the Mark V conveyor belts. But even then, I can still find some Mark IIIs. And previously, when I said that I had to rebuild that whole floor over there, I actually found some Mark IIs as well, which is pretty funny. But you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. So that's pretty cool. Either way, we are almost finished. Closing in on the backup power now. Usually when I get here, with usually I mean each and every time, I just do this and nudge it here. I genuinely can't explain this, but for some reason I feel like I spent so much time trying to find a great aesthetic look for these that I really just, you know, want to highlight them. if that makes sense. So I just leave it like that. Oh, and also, just for some clarification, in case you guys didn't notice, I'm playing on the 1.1 build still. So I'm not playing the experimental. I tried it. It was pretty good, but I'm still waiting on the full release because honestly, I really just don't like the fact that everything is so buggy that it's literally unplayable. For me at least. I mean, I'm pretty much used to the fact that the game runs well, so that might just be it. But you know, it's how it is. It's how it is. The point is, after this, we're done with the pillars. Okay, I will still look around, just in case. Check everything floor by floor to make sure that I haven't left anything out. One note though, the power lines. As you can know, the 1.2 update adds daisy chaining. For that reason, I don't really wanna bother, you know, like reconnecting everything and stuff like that, because once the full version, so the non-experimental version of 1.2 comes out, I will just daisy chain, well, even if not everything, but most of the things. So I don't really wanna bother like redoing everything just for the sake of redoing it. Might as well just, you know, wait out the update. Let's see what happens. Daisy chain everything and call it a day. So that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. And for some reason, on the diagnostics, Twitch is acting up. Whatever, I guess. Hopefully the stream still works. Okay, what's up with this? I genuinely don't know what the idea was over here, but thankfully, it seems that it's okay now. Also, I will redo the truck stations as well, because the vehicles also got a pretty big overhaul. So we will have some work to do over there in the department. Most definitely, we'll have to rebuild the paths, not the roads themselves, but the vehicle paths. So, you know, there will be separate ones for the trucks, the tractors, and the for the buggy. What's that? Explorer, I think. Yes, for the Explorer. Obviously, no Cybertruck for delivering stuff. So for all three, there will be new roads or like paths, and also there will be the universal path, which can accommodate for all three, as far as I know. So we will redo all of these. I think that the truck stations will also play a bigger role, because even if I'm not building like more, but you know, because I already built like enough. So for this whole facility, you know, planned out this area, but there still are some that are not even functioning. Maybe this one does. I think. Okay, either way. So there are still a few that are not functioning, and so therefore these can still be used without building any new. And so these will likely be used once the 1.2 full version comes out. And I will build some new pets also. So there still are so many things that we can do over here, and honestly, I'll really wonder how I will feel after finishing phase 5, because right now I do wanna still continue the game and upgrade the factory, and obviously there will be new updates as well. Or at least I think that there will still be like 1.3, 1.4, etc. And so there will obviously be new content. Maybe, although it's not confirmed, but maybe even a DLC. So really curious how that will go. I will have to fix this. So there still are some reasons to keep on upgrading the factory and to play the game. So again, really curious of how that goes. But until then, what I'm actually really curious about is what the actual fuck is going on over here, because I do recall being a little bit, just a little bit angry about the fact that I can't build the foundations, the scouted foundations that I've been talking about at this area, because there still are some machines over here. But what I'm actually thinking about is, why can't I relocate these? Like, what's the reason? not to like relocate the SAM, the pipes, and once those are done, like basically everything else, because obviously this is pretty much an OCD wrecker, this area. Okay, this might be the first thing that we are going to do today. I think we pretty much recapped everything that was necessary, as well as I showed you guys what all this will be about. So so we'll be doing some maintenance, relocation, upgrading, and that's basically it. Because this still will take so much time that we won't be finishing up with this today. That's mostly the reason why I built so much off camera, because I immediately knew that this will take so much time. Okay, so let's just take this out. Okay, these. Wait. Okay, so all of these are producing crystals. And with a happy no, face, sorry. So with a happy face, I say fuck you, and take all this out. Yeah, first of all, I will have to fix the inputs, because since I've upgraded to these floors... Oh, this is fixed! Okay, that's a relief, and also a surprise, honestly. But either way, the point stays, whatever. Okay, so all of these go into this. Right. Oh, so these are producing crystal oscillators. Yeah, I haven't been here since such a long time that I actually forgot. Okay, so rubber, limiter, and quartz crystal, and for some weird reason it's 213.33% overclocked, which is a sort of weird number. I mean, I can see why, because, you know, obviously 4 per minute and whatnot, but still, it's pretty funny. The 213.33% overclock. Yeah, I mean, you know, once we're hitting the big numbers, having over 1 million followers, which won't be now, but still, this will be the meme of the day. The 213.33% overclock, or something like that. You know, that's the issue if you have like a sort of stupid humor, is that everything is funny, which is not funny for others, and everything that, you know, would be funny for others is not funny for you. How stupid is that? Alright, though, I'm not really sure about this. Like, you know, about the fact that I should just, you know, take everything and put them this way, because here's the dimensional depot. And as far as I know, these quartz crystals are required for the lamps. For these guys. Wait, no, what? These don't need no crystals. Wait, what? Okay, give me a minute. Minor confusion. Oh no, it's the wires, the Caterion wires, the quick wire. That, yes. But something requires these. Oh yes, these, yes. the signs. Okay. Well, first of all, yay, we find out. Second, for fuck's sake, these receipts. Alright, let's just let's just not. Alright. Yeah, I mean, you can already imagine that, for instance, this this burning hot mess will 100% look way better once, you know, I only have to connect like this and boom, daisy chain everything. So that will look way better. Okay, some silica. So 40 crystals. Okay, this will be plenty. I don't necessarily wanna build a manifold though. I mean, okay, manifold the crystals, but not the silica. What about this? So connecting it like this, and so that way the crystal manifold and the silica will be on separate lines, and also be a bit cleaner and stuff. Okay, this is also the 1 meter, but for some weird reason, although I'm just eyeballing it, that it doesn't really seem to be in line. Yeah, that's literally what I was afraid of. Where's the connection? Over there. I mean, this can be fixed. So that's okay. I mean, first of all, we don't need the splitter, and none of this shit. Let's just take these out, and like so. What about this? What about? It's fucking perfect. That's what. Yeah, so you know, stuff like this. That's what I did for the last like 20 hours. Just trying to clean up everything. There are 2 things though that I literally don't care about. Is if conveyors are going through each other, like so, for instance. I don't give a shit about that. The second is if the buildings are clipping. So those are the 2 things that I don't care about when building. And for now, until the daisy chaining is added, once again, I'm telling you, the connections with the power lines, because there's just so much hassle and so much extra stuff that you know, like counts into the engine limit. You know, it's like what, 2.1 million something objects, and you know, if I were to place like a power connection for each and every constructor, that would fill up the engine pretty quickly. So I'm not doing that, obviously. But you know, side of that, I mean, you know, it's also like not that big of a deal. I mean, power connections are not that visible, and you know, this isn't necessarily a good way of thinking. You know, only building what's or only caring about what's visible. But you know, this is a game, all right? So don't have to take it that seriously. You just have to be willing to spend the rest of your life building. But aside of that, it's not that big of a deal. Although I will have to pay attention for the crystal oscillator connection, and also for the fact that this is the insulated crystal oscillator. So let's just do that. I mean, usually the thing I'm worried about the most is that is the fact that I'm placing something down incorrectly, and then completely messing up the production. So very likely the reason I have not upgraded this part of the factory is this, because I was just afraid that I will mess up the production. The crystal oscillators, for some weird reason, I had this this mindset that those are not really important parts. You know, the oscillators are just, you know, they are for the radar towers, they are for the buggy, and that's it. Which is obviously not true. I had to find this out the hard way, but even then, for some weird reason, I just built this this part of the factory this way, so that you know, everything is just crowded, everything is messed up. I wouldn't even say it was necessarily calculated. Rather just, you know, overclocked after the fact to accommodate for the production. So this this is not the right way of building. I'm telling you. What I really wanna do though is once I've, you know, finished this playthrough, first of all, to make the streams a bit more consistent, and the second is to actually like stream Satisfactory regularly, and like build everything like 100% on camera in a totally new playthrough. So that would be pretty great if I actually had the time. I will try though to make some time for that, and to do a 100% live stream. Or not stream, but like playthrough. Whatever. So yeah, I mean, that would be pretty great. And you know, you could like see all of the how do I say this? Processes, maybe. So everything, the mastermind behind the factories, so to say. Like how I design factories and stuff like that. So all of it, which would be pretty neat. But yeah, I mean, you guys will still have to wait on that, because right now I don't really have enough time for that. But maybe later, maybe later. We will find some time for that. Okay though, first of all, relocate the splitter. And I mean, hey, at least, at the very least, things are not going through each other. So there's no meshing clipping. It's a bit more organized. I mean, it's not the best, the very best that you could do, but it still is better, way better. Yeah, and don't even get me started with this. This will have to go, because it's clipping on the ceiling, which is a pretty big problem. But I will be honest, I need the trigons a bit more than to care about this. What is going on? No iron, once again. Why is there no iron? Because there's no iron ore. And why is that? Because there's no... So welcome to Satisfactory, where everything is perfectly managed, everything is under control, we don't make mistakes, and everything is totally fine. That's what you guys have seen. Okay, some coal. Let's upgrade that. Yeah, these are also not that great. The fact that the conveyor holds acting up for some reason. Oh, and it's exactly 28. Anyways, can be managed. Let's just see. I mean, it's not really my goal to make everything, you know, without a question or exception, 100% efficient, 100% power efficient, 100% this and that and whatever. I just try to make things realistic, I would say. So that's what the same goal was here with these elevated surfaces, because you know you can just I told you guys this in the previous stream. You can just, you know, overlook the production, see how things go and stuff, but and you know, behind these rails is the production. So that's, I would say that's pretty realistic, but like that does not mean that everything is 100% lined up and perfect. So that's what this is. That's what this is. The hot burning mess is the realistic part. All right. So that's 100% on purpose. Now take that, if you dare. Anyways, let's just connect this. Maybe we can even rotate it, like so. Wait. If it wasn't for the fact that I messed up, it would be pretty cool. Alright, what about this? Ha 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 ha! There we go, there we go. Okay, crystal oscillators looking pretty good. Next up are the reanimated SAMs. Okay, this is one of the better ones. When you know something goes on the ceiling, and then all of a sudden just, you know, goes down and messes up everything. This still is the better case, because that can be easily fixed. When something goes on the floor, that's a much worse scenario. I mean, it's way harder to manage things on the floor than on the ceiling, to be honest. Because, you know, when you are like walking like this, you see, you don't like specifically look at the ceiling like, how is this conveyor belt connected? But if you're going like this, you see everything. So even this. Yeah, this factory is pretty messed up. I don't wanna lie to you guys. This is pretty messed up. It's okay though. We're working on it. Only like 300 or 400 more hours are required, and we'll be done in no time. Okay. I might run into some issues here. I think this is one of the places where, yes, things still are not that lined up. Ooh. Yeah, also I should not be, like, pulling anything through here. Maybe here. Okay, it definitely is not the best. I will be completely honest. Yeah, I mean, I don't I don't really wanna rebuild this part, because this one's already, you know, pretty much done. So the only thing I will redo are the ceiling foundations, switch them to the 1 meters. I will have to rebuild all these lights too, but that still is not that big of a deal compared to the fact that I'm running a whole flipping conveyor through the whole ceiling under the lights and clipping everything. That really is not what I'm going for. You know, might as well just, you know, get the pipes over here, take them to the ceiling, run it through there, and get it down here. So that still is the better scenario, I would say. That's 100% the better scenario. I mean, you know, we could also say that, yeah, just, you know, don't go that crazy with the conveyors, but no. It has to be lined up perfectly. Yeah, like so. And you see, that's exactly. This floor shows it perfectly. This is exactly the problem that I had with the 2-meter tall foundations. Is that if you are placing the 1-meter ones right on top of the walls, and you are running the ceiling mounts on them, it will line up perfectly. But if you are, you know, I mean, perfectly if you are using the conveyor walls. But if you are like placing down the 2-meter foundations, it will do this, which is disgusting. So it's great that I've seen this, because now I can fix it. And fix it is what we do here. Except for the fact that I can't talk, but I can build, so let's do that. Alright, some pipes, which should be good to go now. Up to the ceiling, over here, and boom, done. Alright, let's place down the manufacturer for the fluctuators. Okay, what's this connected to? These, okay, this will go to trash, anyways. This connected to that, and who give a shit? Okay, so it's one of these reanimated. Alright, so basically cover the production. That's not that hard to count. Get out of here. And the old sum line. And like so. And let's just don't forget that I will have to reconnect this. And I'm also sort of in a hurry, because if I'm using too much out of the trigons, I will be out of conveyors. Which, let me tell you guys, it won't be a pleasant time. That's 100%. Okay, wire, pipes, and SAM. Let's go. What about we connect the pipes over here? Like so. The wire, yeah, it's here. Yeah, I mean, the wire is one of the longer lines, so upgrading that to Mark 6 will be that will take a decent chunk of time. But it's okay though. We've got 2 of the requiring. Let's place down a power line. Okay, this connection seems rather weird, honestly. Okay, and the only thing that's left is the reanimated sum, which will be done in no time. How much is that we need? 60 per minute. And 80, so it's 140. Can I overclock it? 30, okay, I don't think so. Yeah, it's only 75. But, you know, only 2 are required, and that's okay. Okay, let's first of all, think about how I will approach the situation. Yeah, I mean, it will probably clip. It will, or it won't be the most perfect thing that I've ever built, but maybe this is right on the edge. I mean, this is sort of manageable. It's not that bad, right? Right. Okay. This is not what I need though. I mean, there really is no other place to build these, to be honest. I hate it when you know, like, just one row of foundations remain. They are required because there's just one machine that goes over there, but nothing else, and it's completely empty. That's horrible. It really is horrible. But we're almost done, so that's great though. What about some? Maybe like so. And that way I can also run the reanimated sum through the ceiling and connect it to the converter. Like so. This is not the best that I could have done. Okay, let's just think for a second. We could use the normal splitters, the smart splitters, or the programmable splitters. So the question is this the priority, the fluctuators? Which I don't think so. Although the fixite ingots are in fact priority. So let's just use a smart splitter for that. Because obviously the fact that I'm actually getting my conveyors from that is pretty much a reason to make those a priority. So what is this? This is the center. Okay, let's just Sam. Autosave, of course, right now, in this moment. It was absolutely necessary. So, reanimated Sam. And once again, clack these to 100. No, it's actually 250. Whatever. Alright, great tip though. If you guys are also playing Satisfactory and not just watching, is that if you are copying the settings of the machines, you don't have to go back to the UI, but just, you know, do this. Control V and that's it. Maybe most of you guys already knew this, but honestly, for me, it still was pretty new. I found it out like after what, 500 hours or something, which is, you know, it might be pretty funny, but that's just how it is. I didn't know that, so great tip for you. Either way, there's only one more thing that's left, and that is to connect the SAM. Okay, instead of the floor, the ceiling is the next thing that got crowded, pretty much. I mean, looking at this, it's not the best side, but you know, we thought about this before, so that's how it is. Alright, the SAM is connected though, so that's pretty great. It looks like, yes, the priority is also working, so we are getting our fixite ingots, getting the conveyor belts, and everything is up and running. So, I'm more than sure that everything will be fine from now. Let's just connect this, so also the fluctuators can operate. Place these in here. Alright. This part is fixed. We've got the flooring finally. So that's neat. I mean, most of the time, of course, I'm flying and not actually walking, but at least, you know, I still want the factory to be realistic, so... Nice! Okay. This area has gotten much more cleaner. Which was the goal, obviously. Alright. Let's just place these in the space elevator in the meantime. Hello, Mr. Bean. What up? Alright, so 200 of these. Great. Now I will only have to wait out another 200, and I'm finished with the pasta. In the meantime, I mean, we can also like check biochemical sculptor what we need. Okay, although this is a surprise, but I could actually build these. I literally could. I haven't even checked this, but I mean, assembly director systems, okay. 1 per minute. Come on. I'm producing what? Wait. Might not even need this. What's the production rate? 0.75 per minute. I'm not sure whether they are overclocked or not. I will check it. But even then, I'm producing at the very least, 1.5 per minute, if not more. So, I mean, in theory, I should be good to go, right? I only have to build like 1,000 of these, so it's not that bad, right? And what's the other? Neural? No. What is that? Okay, what foundation? Something? No? Okay, the quick search is not doing what I'm expecting from it. I want the codex, yes. Thank you, finally. I'm looking for the third part of the space elevator. If any of you guys know it, please let me know, because I just don't seem to find the AI expansion server. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, this one is it's a tougher cookie, that's for sure. I mean, magnetic field generator. That's pretty basic, right? It's okay. Neural quantum processor, which I have manually built just to get the milestone. And even then, my factory shut down multiple times because it drew so much power just to produce that one part. And even if, you know, in theory I could you know, pull that off, superposition oscillator, which requires, what is that, dark something, super thingo, whatever. What is that? Where's that shit? I know it's dark. Dark matter crystal, right? So even then, it still requires the dark matter crystal. Okay, I won't build the AI expansion servers for now, because the system would not be able to handle it. As you can see, the maximum consumption is already 66,000 megawatts, and the production is 28. I mean, okay, the consumption is around 20, so that's okay, but even then, this is not necessarily something that I want to experiment with, whether the power plant can, you know, pull this move off or not. So we won't be doing that today. We will, you know, just stay calm, do the maintenance around the factories. Almost finished with the main factory, as you can see. Then we will hop right onto this, to the oil rig, because what I wanna fix here are the windows. Because first of all, there are mixed types of windows. And the second is that floor by floor, they are not necessarily lined up. So I wanna fix that. After that, we will go to the alu rig, where I will work on the maintenance floors, where the conveyors are, to fix everything up over there. And after that, we still have to finish the actual production line, the fuel production line for the nuclear power plant. And after that, we can, progress with the space elevator parts, because we will actually have enough power for that. So there are plenty of things to do, but honestly, I will be completely honest. It's way harder to build on stream, because I'm not just building, but also like trying to communicate what's happening on the screen and what I do for what reason. So it's a bit harder. So I mean, in the sense that it makes the process slower. Not that I don't enjoy it, but just makes everything slower. So that's how it is. I really don't get it though. What the plan was here. Like these long ass conveyor belts, they just take up so much space. I know that I could rebuild all of this in like half the space with by using overclocks, the shards. So that's something to consider, honestly. Also, I mean, why couldn't I go through here? Anyways, now it's open. Let's just like so. Boom, door. Yeah, I mean, if I have to say like one thing that that goes against my recommendation to build, these elevated floors, is that you can't really place the doors down properly. Because obviously, if you are placing them on the floor level here, they will be in the foundations. If you are placing them onto this, then they won't all be lined up. So that's not really something that's that is on the list as for why to build like that. But everything else is, it's great. I really don't get this this pillar though. The reason why it's here. I do wanna build some of these here, but still, I mean, that will require some measurements beforehand. Also, another pro tip is that in case you are actually using these elevated surfaces, then I would recommend to build from the ceiling, because if you are starting from here, it won't really be lined up. So, or at least I have had issues with it. So just be careful. That's all I have to say about this. But I'm talking about measurements and all sorts of stuff, but let's just actually do that. I mean, why not? That's also what I usually do when I'm trying to do this this maintenance duty. Honestly, is to just go or like fly around the factory and trying to fight shit. So anything that's not lined up, that's still could benefit from some architecture or aesthetics. I just try to find those things, pinpoint the problems and then just fix them. So there really is no like plan as for what to do. Like, okay, this goes after this and that goes after that. But rather just, you know, find the problems and just close the circle. I mean, you know, the less problems you have, the easier it will be to fix the rest of them. So that's, I mean, even if you are building the machines, that's also a bit easier that way, I think. But also when doing this this architectural stuff, it can make it way easier. So you can make the process way easier when building. And you know, you also get some pretty great tools from the game. You know, you can zoop horizontally and vertically. I'm really trying hard not to like give out an advertisement for update 5. But you know, there's also nudging, for instance, snapping to anything. You can just clip through walls if that's necessary. So there really are so many options. I mean, this turned out pretty good, honestly. I mean, this is definitely something that I could do on each and every floor. So maybe, just maybe, I will. The only issue that that can raise some eyebrows with this is the fact that the floors themselves are not necessarily the same. So since every floor produces something else and the dimensions are different, okay? Also the way the floors are designed, like, you know, the foundations, the way they are placed, that's also different. So so that's definitely something to pay attention for, because even if you are like trying to build sample floors, you know, blueprints are great for that, but the actual production might look very different at the end. So the way I build is that I use a sort of soft building technique, if there's such thing, because I usually place down the machines first, you know, measure out everything, let's see how the dimensions are, and then after that, once I'm done with the machines and stuff, that's when I start the architectural part, which just, for me, it makes more sense. The upper floors are the first ones, I think, that are different. Because, you know, as I said very early on the stream, I have already built those. So there was some work that went into that. And that's not what I usually do, to be honest. I mean, the very first reason, or like the main reason for which I started all this maintenance duty or maintenance work sort of stuff, was because, you know, 1.2 adds the weather. So after update 6, they have you know, added the weather again, and so I don't really want any rain to fall into my factory. Even though it's the rain isn't working the way it works in Valheim, for instance, so that it's not actually damaging the machines and stuff. But even then, I mean, who wants to see rain in their factories, right? So might as well just, you know, build some roofs, and it's way better. I mean, I've seen many people, you know, about the roofs. I've seen many people build with the Fix-It and Meta roofs, And honestly, I really just can't find like a style I can get behind with this. Like whenever I try to, you know, build roofs that aren't flat, I just don't really see the way it will turn out. So like I don't see that it's actually going somewhere, but much rather it just, you know, ends up looking weird. So I much rather build flat roofs, and also I just think that they simply look better. So that's the reason that here and on the OE rig too there are flat roofs. Okay, I mean, I'm more than sure that there are a million other things that I could do, but the aesthetics and cleanliness of the factory. But for now, I think we actually made some pretty good progress. Like, you know, the main things that I wanted to clean up are in fact cleaned. Even I can't believe this, but we actually made some progress after so much time. Okay, I mean, let's place down some more pillars. Wait, is it lined up? Now it's lined up. Okay. I mean, attention to detail is absolutely necessary if you are trying to build a great-looking factory. If you just want to find out what the story is about, then it's not necessary. So if you just want to speedrun the game, then please go ahead. You can do that. But if you want to build right, then you absolutely have to build to pay attention to the detail. Okay, this is one of the harder cases, but making sure everything is lined up, it should be good. Yes, it is. Beautiful. Everything is nice and lined up, symmetrical. Okay, let's place some more players in here. Not from here, but like so. You know what? In the meantime, let's check the other side. Yes, this definitely is visible from here too. Okay, let's just go for the 100. And I think there's two more that I still have to build. One over here, which will be tricky because the stairs are here too. Might as well just relocate them, maybe, or like give them a different shape, so that you know, it's easier to make them look good. But first of all, let's just place down the pillars, so that we can actually see what we are working with. Like so. Beautiful. And this side is done. Okay. Let's finish up here. Like so. And like so. Perfect. Now, about those stairs. I mean, okay, because of this this sort of empty space on the side of the stairs, it's not that bad. I mean, I could believe this. Like, if I were to go down some stairs in real life, I could actually see this, you know, being something that can happen. A pillar on the almost on the middle of the stairs. But yeah, I mean, even on this side, you know, look, if it looks stupid, but it's symmetrical, it means that it's perfect. Alright? That's how it is. And that's the mindset that I will leave this be with. That's exactly how it will be. Okay, I mean, wait. Let's. Oh, some lights. Yes, some lights would absolutely be necessary. But aside of that, it's not that bad. I mean, this side is pretty good looking. Okay, what about some lights? What do you guys say about that? Maybe one more can fit. Absolutely. And I won't place any more over here because, as you can see, this side is made out of ramps. So, so that's most definitely not the place to build the lights. I'm wondering though whether there's a light box anywhere nearby. Somewhere here? No. Okay, I only see it now, just how dark my base actually is. I will have to place down some lights because this definitely is too dark. Okay, but anyways, what about we place an outlet here, maybe. Light control panel over here. Like so. Oof, okay, not like so. This isn't what I wanted. Yeah, this is definitely a bit tedious, I would say, but it will worth it at the end. Trust me. Just wait for it, guys. It will look amazing. Okay, how about we find some power from somewhere around the facility? There has to be some in here. Yes, of course, of course. I really don't want to have outlets sticking out of the concrete because if you think about it, structurally, it won't really be beneficial for the building. So just to make it realistic, I don't want to place it here. But just to acknowledge the fact that this is a game, and I really want to progress, I might as well just do it. I mean, okay, it actually is looking pretty good, so points for that, but still, my heart hurts for this a little bit. I will have to agree though that it's way easier to connect stuff like this. Wait, we were here, right? So like this. Wait. Minor issues. Do I remember when you get trucks? Like, what do you mean? Like which tier? Or... I mean, tier-wise, you know, the actual trucks... I mean, I can check it right now. I think it's tier either 5 or 6. I think it's 5. So, you know, just to make sure, I will go back and check it. I will check it for you. Fluid packaging jetpack. Interesting. I can't even find it. I mean, vehicular transport only gives the tractors, so I'm sure that's not what you are looking for. Ah, logistics. Yes, logistics 4. Yes, then it is. Oh, the tractor. Okay, then it's tier 3. But the truck is tier 5. and you are unlocking it with Logistics Mar 4. And you know, great question, and oh please, my pleasure. So keep an eye out for the trucks and tractors too, because as you might know, 1.2 is out and experimental, and so the vehicle systems are also reworked in that update. So once it releases in full version 2, I am also really happy for that. Oh, you're playing experimental, that's great! I tried it out, actually tried it out, and I'm really hyped. Maybe just my PC or the level where I am, but for me it's just so buggy, I literally can't play it. I thought this earlier in the stream, but yeah, I mean it really is great. So I'm really looking forward for the moment it releases in full version, or like not full version, but you know, on the stable. So, by the way, which tier are you at, if you don't mind me asking? So what's the level you're at right now? In the meantime, I will place down some outlets. Okay, maybe this will be like alright looking, like cable wise. Okay, like so. Tier 6, oh that's great. I mean, then you should be good to go with the trucks, so there's no issues in that department. Alright, and let's see. Okay, this is way brighter. Okay, so from total darkness to my eyes are literally burning. Just the way to go. And looking at this, it's completely dark. Yeah, I mean, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Let's go, guys! We reached the follower goal. 10 followers. Let's go! There we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. The very first milestone ever that I've reached with this content creation thing. Let's go, brother! There we go. There we go. All right. Sorry for the enthusiasm, but this really is a great feeling. So, honestly, now that I did some upgrading even with this with these ramps before, like adding the 2 meter and 1 meter ramps, because the previous ones were also 4 meter and they were clipping. Maybe I might as well just go and add some of the from the flat foundations right near the end of this. Just maybe. I mean, You know, the reason I added the ramps in the first place was because the ceiling height was too much. You know what? Might as well just try it. I mean, that really is the only way to find out whether something works or not. Let's just try it here. All right. Maybe like so. And I can place some billboards in here. Okay, not there. just wait a second. Not double billboard, like so. Yeah, something like this, and maybe have a productive day. Okay, there's already a sign that says that on the oil rig. So I will just simply copy paste that. it will be way easier. Okay, I mean these areas not that bad. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe some beams in here. What do you say, guys? What do you say? I think this looks pretty great, and that way I can also place down a light over here, a ceiling light specifically, like so. Okay, now is this amazing? Now is this amazing or not? It is. And with some complicated wiring. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom! There we go. There still is some dark around the ramps. But it's pretty close, I would say. It's pretty close. And you know, I mean, I'm mostly like walking around with the flashlight on anyways, so that's that's not that big of a deal. Okay, just a really quick trip to the oil rig to get the to get the sign. In the meantime, I will really quickly go and empty my inventory. Because there's just so many crap. Not so many, so much, sorry. Yeah, main issues of streaming and not being a native English speaker. Saying stupid shit. That's how it is. That's what makes the stream authentic, right? Alright, let's just hit the hypertubes. Oh, I have 44 mersers. Great. So let's hit the hypertubes. And let's see just how great the sign is looking. And there's also a drone. What up, buddy? What up? Have a productive day, fix it. Okay, so let's copy the settings. I've got it on camera. Recorded it. I copied the settings. If it doesn't work, then oh crap, I'm gonna report the game. I'm only worried because this had happened before. That I've copied the settings, and for some reason it did not work after. Maybe there also is something that you can only copy the settings on the same size billboard. So we will see, but hopefully. Drums! Okay, it works. Have a productive day. What I could do though, it just came to my mind, is that I could... Wait. These don't work on non-flat surfaces? Oh crap. Either way, so I could place down some billboards and light up the space that way. Because that's actually what I did in the nuclear power plant. Is that I place down billboards, you know, set some coloring, yellow or green, and place them on the maximum emission strength, and that way they sort of works as lights. So that can also be an option. I don't really think that it's necessary, to be honest. Like this is not that bad. I've seen worse. Or maybe use some floodlights. I'm curious though. If I set it this way, will it project the light over there? No, it won't. Okay, it's too far away. The plan was great, though. You will have to admit that the plan was great. Just because it didn't work, it does not mean that the plan was not great. Okay, let's switch back to the hover pack. I'm so unsure about this this heavy modular frame factory though, because this would most definitely benefit from some reworking. I'm not really sure where to start it though, because first of all, I might also need some more frames. And can I be honest for a second? I don't even know where these are going. You know what? Let's check that. I'm curious. And if you are doing maintenance anyways, I might as well just, you know, got to know my factory. Okay, they are going this way. I think these go either into a drone station, which honestly I'm not really sure about, or option B, to a truck station. And I think that that's the case, is that they go to a truck station, because the place where we're going right now is most definitely the trucking area. So that's probably what we will see. Oh, okay, I see. So, what I've seen previously is that there's a heavy modular frame station, which is this. So it says that basically heavy modular frame input and base, but it's written in Hungarian. You know what? Let's just redo that if I'm streaming anyways. So frame and base. You know, I will base. So this is the line that takes the frames right into the base. And as you can see, it's pretty much empty. And here I was wondering why I'm not getting any more nuclear pastas. Well, that's why. That's exactly why. It's sort of messed up though. Huh. Interesting. You know what? Let's fix it. If it wants to work in the first place. It doesn't really seem like it. The HMF production sort of halted, or not the HMF, but the fuse modular frames. Yes, that. The fuse modular frames and you know, along with that, the pressure conversion cubes, and along with that, the nuclear pasta. Yes. Okay, some issues. We will figure it out in just a minute. What about why is this so crowded? Like, seriously. Because if I could relocate this to somewhere. I said somewhere. Here maybe. Thank you. And like so. And if, just if, the height is correct, this should be good in theory. Except for the fact that it's not really working. Okay, thankfully though, the ceiling mounts are in position, so what about something like this? And like so. Okay, the height is correct, at least. No, it's not. Okay. Nothing is working. Today, nothing is working. In this factory. Okay, now the only thing that's left is that I actually have to connect the HMF to this line, and after that we are sort of done. It's so crowded, so fucking crowded. I can't even connect it. Oh, I can. Nice. This is disgustingly crowded. What about I connect this like so? And boom. There we go. Okay, in theory, the HMF transportations or transportation is in fact fixed. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. So alright. The trucks are supposed to arrive at any minute. Or this explorer, maybe? Yes, it's the explorer. My great friend and buddy. I mean, let's just be honest. The explorer is the best vehicle that there is. That's just a fact. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Speed up. Speed up, buddy. Okay. this didn't work out the way I expected it. Alright. Let's just go. And now I'm actually wondering, because I trusted the Explorer with my heavy modular frames. Will it live up to the expectations? That's the question we have today. Can I be honest? It doesn't really seem so. Oh, it's coming this way. Alright. We're getting somewhere. Let's go. It's calculating. It's doing something. I genuinely don't know where this line is going, so I'm very much interested. Yeah, I did some relocation here, so sorry about that. You should be good to go, though. Just teleport. Just ghost it. Yes, that way. Alright, let's see where this little buggy goes. It should be going this way. Oh, okay, we got it. And another obstacle. Who would have thought? Absolute cinema. It really is. Okay, just some calculation. You will get it. You will get it eventually. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, wait. No. It's not going to the aluminum rig. I know where it's going. It's going to the oil rig. Okay, this is most definitely something that that I will re-record once the 1.2 update is fully out, because you know, obviously this this is pretty inefficient. But yeah, now I get it. So it's going through this this sort of beach section all the way. Okay, this is really slow. But either way, so it goes through here in this area. There's a road over there. If I can stop for a minute. So, okay, it's not loading. I'm still too far away. So as you can see, there's a road over there. It goes up to that and goes to those track stations and loads in the heavy modular frame into the oil rig. So that's definitely something that I will have to work on again once the 1.2 came out completely, because I genuinely don't know what the HMF is used for here, and I have a strange feeling that this can cause some issues, not knowing what goes where. And I will be honest, this was my biggest problem with the vehicles in the first place, even before, because you record the path, but they are not actually connected for the truck station. So they are just, you know, going in a certain way, but they are not connected in a way so that you can see them on the UI, like you would say, for instance, do with the trains or the drones, for that matter. And that's what I hated the most in the vehicles. But thankfully they are getting a rework, so that's amazing. And we have the frames going pretty quickly on this line. Let's see where they go. I have a feeling that it is something to do with the assembly director system or the adaptive control units, but I'm not sure. They go up that way. Yes, I think so, or at least they should. This is closed for some reason. Okay, for that reason. None of these are working. Okay. Let's just, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm leaving out these one by one gaps in some places. You might have seen this already. And they are sort of taking up an aesthetic function, because, you know, ooh, like a space where you can look down and stuff. But actually, these are only here because that way I can actually just fly through here. So, all right. What about this? Where are the? Oh wait, this is not that floor. Okay, I still have to go up one more. Oh, I still have to go up one more. And this is where the action is. Uh-huh. Got him. So that's where the HMFs are going. To the other adaptive control units. Yeah, I mean, you know, these produce the assembly director systems. And now I actually see it's 1.5 per minute, going back to the previous conversation. But the point is that, as you can see, these are only being produced now to go into the sink, so that I can actually get some coupons, or like get the points for the, you know, to later be turned into coupons. And so this takes up a pretty decent chunk of that, and it's great that I fixed it now, because that definitely was a visible amount of numbers. But anyways, first of all, I finally found out how much or how many assembly director systems we are producing, where the HMFs are going, so that's great. What's up with this corner? Why is there no foundation over here? I'm curious. May I know the answer? Thank you. There we go. Looking pretty good, I say. I say we are looking pretty good. Alright, about those oscillators. Okay, so basically the only problematic thing that we need is the dark matter crystal, for which we need some diamonds and some dark matter. Okay, so sorry. Just from reanimated Sam, we can make dark matter, and diamonds I can actually get. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't have any in the depot, but I can get some from where I produce them. Yeah, these tier 9 or phase 5 for that matter items still are sort of weird in the way that they are just like, you know, getting produced here and there all over the map, because I was literally just, you know, looking for a place where I can get the materials, just produce them, and then boom, go into the depot, and I can use the conveyor belts, the Mark 6s. So they should be somewhere here. Yes, I can already see. Fuck. Okay, this was not the plan.
Are you functional, Pioneer? Good.
Alright, shut up.
Back to work then.
Shut up, Ada. Okay, let's replan this. Thankfully, I have the keep inventory because I'm chilling with this game. I'm not playing on hardcore. Maybe I will, but not now. So thankfully, I have all my things. So there's the place. I somewhat miscalculated. This is where I produce the diamonds, if I am correct. Alright, no, finally, let's go. Yes, here are the diamonds, but they are being turned into time crystals. But what if? What if I split them? So, as I said, I literally just place these down based on materials, and I'm using the oil to diamond recipe, and so that's the reason they are here. But anyways, diamonds and overflow. So first of all, we obviously gotta make sure that we have plenty of conveyor belts, because I most definitely don't wanna run into any issues in that department. But on the other hand, setting this to overflow is pretty great, because that way I can actually get some diamonds. And let's just see again. Super position oscillator. So I need only one diamond for one of these. This produces 1. So 5 per minute. So in 20 minutes we should be good having the 100. Which is, you know, sort of nice. But for that we will need 600 out of these, which means we need 600 diamonds. I mean, okay, that's easy. That really is easy. Okay, all right. I mean, I thought that this will be worse. I mean, maybe I don't even have to put them into the depot, because I can also just produce them here, because the thing is that the excited photonic matter, which is being produced in the converter, cost literally nothing. it's free. It only costs power. So this can create 200 per minute. So that's pretty great. And I only have to have 100 oscillators, which is basically also free, and 900 aluminum sheets, which, as you can see, also is pretty easy. I even will have 5 leftovers, and just create them here. Now, how convenient that is. I'm more than sure that they are being produced in this. Yes, they are. Oh, but this also creates 125 residue. Wait, how much does the Tingo need? The Tingamajig. Where is this? Not here. Funnily enough. Okay, dark matter. 150 is what it needs. Which is sort of interesting. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? So if this gives out 150, this needs 150 and the diamonds. What about a 101 conversion? Sounds good to me. Alright, alright. Let's just I'm still not sure, to be honest. Oh wait, it has 3 inputs. It's just, you know, located in a weird way so that I didn't see it. Okay, so let's just place the 100. 100. Where are my oscillators? Okay, if someone sees my crystal oscillators, please let me know. Oh, okay, and now I found them. Great. Alright, so the 100. Some sheets. Some sheets, yes. Boom. There we go. And dark matter crystal, which will be the funny part of the build. As you can see, this is most definitely not something that will be permanent. I'm literally just trying to set this up so that we can get the production started. Maybe at the end of the day this this won't even be used, but we'll see. Let's just connect this. Okay, and the dark matter crystal, and this is the one that needs the diamonds. So, okay, these conveyor belts are really disgusting. The shape that they are forming, but it's how it is. It's how it is. But I also need some residue to start the process in the first place. So the question is, how can I get some? From Sam. Do I have some in the depot? Shit! I don't. Okay. It's okay, it's okay. Wait. What am I doing right now? This is not what I need. Okay, either way, the point is that this will be like the temporary production line for the superposition oscillators, so that we can actually unlock the spatial energy regulation, build some of the singularity cells, and and that way unlock all the milestones, unlock all the mem upgrades. So that's pretty great, having all of those unlocked. But in the meantime, since we don't have any reanimated Sam, and I have to start the production somehow, and you know what? I will check it. Okay, maybe we could get some, in theory, from the neural quantum processors, which will be an unnecessarily hard process, just for some temporary thing. I mean, okay, Trigons, computers. Fuck it, I'ma do it. Alright. Not like this. But like that. No, not like... Guys, please, next time when I'm doing something stupid, let me know, alright? And also... Half-Life 3 confirmed, by the way, just saying. Valve. So, Dark Matter Rescue and some of these. No power? Why is that? Who would have thought that if I'm not connecting it to any power, there won't be power? Okay, so time crystals, dragons, some computers. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And some photonic matter, which is free, thankfully. I mean, I remember the first time I saw this, the fact that the photonic matter is completely free, it only costs power. I couldn't believe it. I thought that there was some sort of bug going on because there was nothing in here. Okay, this is not the thing that needs the OC. It's the photonic matter. And I will just connect that to this too. All this work just for some temporary shit. Peak Satisfactory. Okay, and this is producing the crystals. Okay, that I don't like. Yeah, this is exactly what I've been talking about. What I try to avoid is that we are switching to the batteries. I mean, as you can see, I've got quite a bit of power, so 27,000 megawatt hours. Yeah, this is plenty. So I think this will be, or supposed to be, sufficient to produce the 100 oscillators. But still, you know, I'm really curious as for how this will go. Alright, maybe we can actually connect the photonic matter. Wait, how much is it? 150, so the 200 base production is plenty, that's for sure. Residue is it's going well, I'd say. Alright, so 36 per... Okay, so the 36 is the least that we have to get, so that it can go for least a minute, get the 150 dark matter out, and be self-sustaining, basically. But I will go for a little bit, just a little bit more, so that it can fill the pipes too. What is this? It says 68 and 44 cubic meters. So that's 112 or something around that. So 112 more. So basically almost double of it. Because that way I will have plenty in the pipes as well as in the machines. And it can be self-sustaining regarding the dark matter. So that's great, and that's exactly what we wanna have. That it's self-sustaining. So there still are some things that I needed. But I mean, look, it can go for a few minutes now, even on the batteries. It's not a big deal. But in the meantime, I wanna speed up the production a little bit. So I will bring some of the reanimated SAM. All right. So let's just go back. Check the beautiful aesthetics of Satisfactory in the meantime. Let's fly and kill these bastards. Get some slugs. Should we go by train or should we go with the hour pack? I'm voting for the train, to be honest. And let's chew. I spent way too much time building the building the train line. What up, Mr. Bean? What up? Don't go! Genuinely, I was worried for a bit that that I accidentally hit him, but thankfully I didn't. I don't know whether the trains can actually hit the animals. Because, you know, I do know that that they can collide with each other, but I don't really know about the animals, so... Yeah, I most definitely spent way too much time on this. I mean, obviously, you know, all of these are blueprinted, so... So that's not really an issue, but still, it took some hours. And these have been built with the Mark II blueprint designers. So each and every one of them is built on a 5x5 block or base. But soon enough, we are back at the base. You know what, I might as well just connect the reanimated SAM to a depot. What is it? A dimensional depot. So that I can actually get some even on the way, if necessary. I don't really know why they weren't connected before, but it's how it is. We're gonna fix that now. Let's just stop here. And get some of that SAM. This hover pack is so convenient though. You know, in general, I just fly around and don't even think about it, but it really is such a great addition to the game. It was a great idea to add it. Alright. Wait a minute, just a minute. The programmable splitter, can it be prioritized? No, there's also just overflow, so there's no priority like you would say that you have with the priority merger. Okay. So those are two completely different things. All right, let's just place it here. And if I can find the conveyor, what about maybe a 10.1. And straight. Set to overflow. And that way we can also have some reanimated some, and not just the machines. So we can actually get some dark matter just by itself now. So that will speed up the production quite a bit, or it should at least. And start the superposition oscillator production too. I went to the wrong hypertube again. Shit. I mean, this should be good enough, or close enough. That's where we're going. There's the particle accelerator. What's really important is if you are out of fuel, is to try to hit something vertically. So that if you are going into something straight, like this, so like hitting it from the front, you won't be getting any damage. Only if you are landing like this. So if you are hitting something horizontally, it won't give you damage, but vertically it will. That's the correct explanation for it. That's another great tip for you. Okay, out of the dragons, which should not be really an issue, because now we can actually just connect the photonic matter, like so. Take out all the overclocks, because that really is not necessary, and that way we can spare some power. Alright, this should be good to go. In theory. So that it also circulates the residue, so it's, you know, not getting clogged or anything. But in the meantime it also produces the oscillator, so... Okay, let's just connect this to a dimensional depot. And again, in theory, this should be fine now, so that's great. Alright, and the first oscillators have arrived. And I think these are the things that are needed for the singularity cells too. Yeah, I mean, the next like goal that I wanna do is to just, you know, finish all the milestones, finish all the mem upgrades, so that I have everything unlocked, and then, you know, keep on keep on cleaning the factory, or the factories for that matter. Optimize everything, build a nuclear power plant, build all the space elevator parts, and we're done. And after that, you know, upgrades, DLC, whatever, and back to business. There are not just one, but also two doggos in here, and I don't have any pellberries. Oh. I mean, you know, everything considered, in the last 2 hours we got quite a bit of work done. We started the production of the oscillators, even if it's just a temporary solution, but for the upgrades it will be perfect. We did some maintenance around the base, find some things out, or found some things out that I didn't know before, like regarding how many or how much stuff I'm producing and similar things. So everything considered, looking at the like cleanliness or like the maintenance level of the factory, we've got quite a bit of work done today. And also, not to mention the fact that reached the first follower goal, so that's pretty flippin' amazing. So there's no stopping now. We're going to keep on going and always break some new milestones, achievements and whatnot. Alright, so let's go back to the base, hoping that the oscillators are in fact being produced. You know what, I might as well just go back to the Alu rig and go with hypertubes from there. It's in the wrong direction, is it? It is. I don't even care. Mr. Bean! Alright, seems that it's not colliding. For some reason I can't set the switches this way. That's unfortunate. Maybe this train thing didn't work out the way I expected. Anyways, then we're gonna go by foot. Alright, all the way up here. In case the jetpack fuel doesn't run out, of course. Up this way. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's such a weird feeling being so close to the end of the game. Almost done. Because basically the only thing that that holds me back from building all the space elevator parts is the fact that I don't have enough power. So I 100% sure we'll still have to build the nuclear power plant. But you know, after that, basically I just have to connect some this and that and we're done. Because the what is this? The biochemical sculptures we could already build, and from the AI expansion servers, like, you know, I only have to build the quantum processors, the oscillators, you know, in a production line, so not that temporary thing, and they can produce 4 per minute. And I only need 256 of these. I don't really know what's required for the ballistic warp drive. That's one of the things that we are going to be finding out once I actually have the 100 oscillators and am able to upgrade, or not upgrade, to research the spatial energy regulation, as well as the matrix in the MEM upgrades. So yeah, even then, you know, there's only 200 required from the ballistics warp drive, so it's not that much. And it really is so weird that the power is the only thing that's holding me back. But you know, after that, technically we can leave the planet. You know, as I said, I do wanna do like a 100% I build it on stream sort of world, and not one where I'll just, you know, build off camera, stream sometimes and call it a day. But I don't know whether I will return to this world after you know, finishing phase 5, or really just start a completely new playthrough. But we will see. I mean, I'm more than sure that even that will take at least 100 more hours, but that's how it is. Anyways, in the meantime, I wonder how many oscillators we have produced. 46. That's pretty good. That's great. All right. I don't really know what's required for the singularity cells though. I think, you know, based on the fact that they are unlocked with the spatial energy regulation, I think it's at least one oscillator per cell, but I'm really not sure because obviously I'm you know, yet to unlock it. And you know, this ballistic warp drives, I genuinely wonder what they require. But anyways, we'll find out soon enough. I mean, you know, by the time of the next stream, I will have the 100 oscillators, so we can focus on the other things. Yeah, also done with the Festas almost. Almost done. Alright. We made some pretty great progress, so I might as well just finish this for today. Alright, well, not just in the game but also with the streaming part. We made quite a bit of progress today. Thank you very much, guys, for being here on Twitch or on YouTube, because that's another milestone that we streamed on both platforms today, so that's great. Make sure to subscribe or follow to, you know, see the other streams and the other content that I make. There will be a lot of gaming. You know, I have many plans regarding this content creation thing. So again, like and sub and whatnot. But first of all, make sure to have a really nice day. And see you guys in the next one.